Hey Aquarius, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hope you're doing well today. This is your message for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements for the rest of the year. Whatever messages that will come through, the energies of what may happen for you for the rest of this year. Please take what resonates and leave the rest for others. Thank you for joining me here today. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And let's get started on your message. Archangel Michael, thank you for allowing us to do this message. Please provide us with love, light, the messages we need to hear, with protection and more. Thank you. For Aquarius, the rest of the year. 2024. The Moon, Nine of Cups, the Hanged Man. I see singular energy here, someone who is single. I see someone who has achieved a lot of your goals, dreams, and wishes. It is so overjoyed and happy that you're bursting at the seams with how good and of how good of your life has been up to this point. All the things that you've achieved, accomplished, like you might have your house, car, dogs, cats, maybe a nice property, a really good career, stable, amazing friends, good supportive family, but there's something missing. Could have something to do with your feminine energy or something to do with the feminine energy. Could have something to do with your feelings. You're starting to notice things coming to the surface here. I do kind of feel like someone might have left you hanging or might have stood you up for whatever reason. There's a perspective being seen with this, and I see that you're taking some time out for that as well, to mend your heart back together, to make yourself feel safe again, to be in peace instead of in pieces. Seven of Wands. So I see this energy of being in a home, in a space, in a place where you feel good and safe, and you are taking that with you wherever you go, quite like a turtle shell. There's boundaries, strong boundaries in regards to the things that you have to say, or the things that you are going to say or have ideas on. This would be like writing out a speech. This would be like take some time to really think before you speak, especially when it comes to people, places, things, environment that mean a lot to you. I'm being brought the example, or universe, divine, Archangel Michael is telling me about the things that we would say at work versus the things we would say in our connection relationships, and the stuff that would trigger those people in comparison to, say, at work versus at home. There is nervous energy here. This is why needing to protect yourself is so good, so proper, so but protecting yourself could be like using protection, like birth control, condoms. This could be like having a backup plan to something. Being like, oh, I'm busy, I've got to work tonight, or oh no, I'm busy, I have this group thing, or oh no, I got this thing I got to go to. But yeah, so I feel like there's some sense of avoidance with this a little bit as well. Death, rebirth, So in the current moment, I feel like someone is trying to take some time out to really get clear on what they can say, what they can do, what they can manifest, maybe even to bring this into renewal, into wholeness, oneness, into this relationship or connection that you're in. Maybe if you aren't single, maybe you're in something. There's something that needs to be fixed in that. There's this needing to take a new beginning, a step forward. It has to change from this point forward. It can't not look like this the next day or the day after at all, because there's no way for it to be able to. I also feel like someone is hanging on to something. I see someone hanging on to something over here, in the Death Rebirth card and in the Hangman energy. There is someone hanging on to something. You may be taking some time out here to center yourself as well first before really diving into anything. And then I see the Five of Wands now. Okay, Five of Wands. That is arguments, fights, competition, one-upmanship, retaliation, revenge, arguments. It's only getting wound up and more amped up. Okay, because now I'm seeing this nest as really, really wound up energy. Then I'm getting an angel number 12, 13. We'll look into that a little bit later. Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay, your cup is empty. This would be like being hangry. This would be like being emotionally neglected. This would be resentful. It would be passive aggressive for some. But I also see this being in forgiveness, giving yourself what you need, like taking that space for yourself. And in this taking of this space, like this would be like maybe you have your own space, your own place. Maybe you're staying with friends. Maybe you're hanging out with friends more. This would be like when I'm in a connection or relationship where I'm talking with friends and say they mention something about their ex, and they're like, oh yeah, no, this person loved to party a lot. They were always out with their friends, this and that. And it's just, to me, that doesn't comprehend. That just tells me they don't really want to be there for you. They don't actually are invested in the connection. And what we need to see in regards to this perspective for the course of the next, the rest of the year, is that you're going to be upping the amount of energy that you are giving to yourself versus other people. I feel like other people may be wanting from you, wanting to talk to you, wanting to hear from you, wanting to ask you favors and this and that. I feel like you're going to be potentially resisting a lot of that and putting boundaries around it and saying, you know what, I'm kind of busy now. And then I see the Queen of Swords in reverse. Yeah. Okay. So your person is going through it. There's a lot being brought to the surface that needs to change in regards to why this person is going through this. This would be like I can't really explain it because it's like a bad girlfriend. It's like a bad girlfriend, but it's like you got to talk to the boyfriend as to like what did he do to like make her crazy? You know what I mean? I feel like the camera's not. Okay, there we go. So someone triggered another here. I feel like both of you are really trying to stay calm and peaceful in all this. Ultimately, one needs to change your perspective and another person needs to change how they speak. Tell me more about the overall energy of this message for Aquarius for the rest of 2024. Thank you. No compromise, feeling defeated. So this is kind of like you can't have, well, if you're in a healthy connection relationship, a person who wants a long-term relationship can't have sexual interactions or relations without some feeling of commitment and or safety and comfortability. Someone is saying, I'm not compromising. I'm feeling defeated. I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel safe. I don't feel loved. I don't feel nurtured. I feel completely neglected here. I feel empty. I feel drained. I can't do this anymore. So over the course of this particular time, this energy is going to be lingering throughout the time of 2024. So you're going to be embracing yourself. You're going to be focusing on the things that make you happy, raising yourself, your higher vibration. I also see you taking some time out for yourself more, watching how you say things, going through a massive perspective shift, and filling your own cup. I really feel like the argumentative energy is going to continue if you're in this connection, unless something changes. So then what is the, oh yeah, there's heartbreak here. What is the outcome of this message? Thank you for Aquarius, the rest of 2024. Outcome of this message is 10 of Cups in reverse. There's no support, safety. That's leaving someone feeling questioned. They're looking at the past and they're starting to see how things should have ended either a long time ago or should have never gotten this far along to begin with. So I feel like someone wasn't truly listening to their intuition during this particular process. So this means that the process didn't work because there was no process involved. So this means that there needs to be more steps, boundaries, more mitigations in place to weed out the bad ones. Message from the universe. Thank you. We've got go wild and think it through. So think it through when it comes to you just waving the pussy like a flag in the air. Like it just don't care. And or however you want to say. So tell me more about the energy surrounding Aquarius at this particular time. Thank you. Energy around you is God and Liberator. Okay. The universe is freeing you from this. Sounds really, really good. It also makes me feel like there could be some kind of need to free yourself from something, potentially surrounding preconceived notions around a higher power and allowing this higher power to actually work in your life for some. For others, you're accepting this and you're being freed. Tell me more about the energy surrounding your person. Thank you. Saboteur, monk, none. So someone could be judging things negatively, sabotaging things, but it also talks about the things that need a change and how this person is really, really devoted and single-minded to this change. I really like this. This is really good for both of these. It just makes me feel like someone is trying, it's like a runner chaser situation with this. Someone has this structure and someone's trying to free themselves from this structure. Okay. What is the advice from the universe for Aquarius for the rest of 2024? Thank you. 5 of Cups in reverse. Try to see the bright side of the situation. Try not to focus on too much of the negative things in the situation. Try to stay positive in regards to what this person could be going through, how they're feeling, how you're feeling. There's an awareness that's going to be built during this particular time as well. And this transmuting any negative energy that you could be feeling. And possibly, when did these 2 cards fly out? When possibly maybe feeling left out in the cold and someone wants to walk away. Otherwise, either way, there's such massive change here that it's not going to look the same as it was now compared to the end of the year. The relationship, yourself, maybe even your job. But you can't make any reckless decisions. Always think it through. See the perspective of things here. There's a lot coming to the surface. Being mended, though. It really feels like it's being mended. But any argumentative energy is just going to get, like the fire is just going to get stoked. It's just going to make it worse. So we have to come at it a different direction. Okay? That's your message for today. Thank you so much for joining me here, and I'll see you when I see you next.